My name is Paul Marshall. I am the CEO and one of the founders of Rapid Fluidics, based up in Newcastle upon Tyne in the north of England. We produce rapid prototype microfluidic systems and also provide a design service for our clients. We work mainly in the life science, biotech sector, medical diagnostics is a huge market for us, as is drug development and delivery. And we are also working with Spaceborne United on their project for IVF-in-space. We were established in early 2020, right at the beginning of the COVID lockdown, working with a local company on a system for detection of airborne pathogens, partially from the biochemical warfare side of things, but also working towards COVID. We helped them take their system from a process using proprietary off-the-shelf microfluidic components and convert them into usable parts. So one particular situation they had, we were trying to mix 4 different liquids at microfluidic levels, and they were using 6 or 7 parts all chained together in a row. That just simply didn't work. So we sketched the concept of what would work for them on a whiteboard, modelled it in 3D CAD and 3D printed it overnight, so it was ready to test on the lab bench. So this gives us a part like this. In this instance, it didn't work. But what we were able to do was then take the evolution, create a new version, new iteration, produce that the next day, and it did work. So we were able to prove our market from that point onwards, and it was described by their head of biotech as a game changer. And that's exactly what we found in the market. That ability to rapid prototype fully enclosed microfluidic systems allows our customers to iterate, go through multiple iterations very, very quickly, reducing the time and cost of product development. So we're working with Spaceborne United, developing the microfluidic system for their project to carry out IVF in space. We've gone through a first iteration design, come up with a basic concept, uses the CD format, which is very common within microfluidics, and this particular device will be going up into space in early 2023.
Spaceborne United approached us last year with an inquiry about manufacturing the microfluidic disc for IVF in space. We've been able to offer much more than simply production and are assisting with functional design and design for manufacturing too. There are 2 main challenges with not just Spaceborne's project, but most of the components we work on: geometry and materials. Within our range of SLA and DLP 3D printers, we can reliably produce microfluidic features below 150 microns on components measuring up to 180 millimeters long. This suits Spaceborne's design very well, using a CD format disc to use centrifugal forces to move the fluid along the channels, which are around a few hundred microns wide. The materials we use are photopolymer resins, which polymerize upon exposure to UV light. These can be refined to improve printability and functional properties such as temperature resistance, elasticity and strength. Lower molecular weight monomers tend to be more cytotoxic as well, which are to be avoided for this project. Initial conceptual models have been produced using basic modelling resins. These are used for demonstration purposes and to prove microfluidic flow success. As the design evolves, we'll move into commercially available materials, aiming to meet the main microfluidic material requirements of biocompatibility, transparency, as well as heat resistance to employ on-chip thermal management. And eventually, we can use our own custom materials to achieve the optimum performance.
We'll be providing long-term support for Spaceborne United as they continue to develop their project.